Summer has arrived in Tbilisi, and it is brutal, with temperatures gearing up to the high 30s Celsius, which is just over 100 in American degrees. Survival becomes a matter of temperature control. Now, we got AC here. Don't get me wrong. We're not like Europe. We're just part of Europe-ish. Georgia is Europe. But yeah, there is AC here. Like lots of cafes and restos, they've got the AC cranked up so you can be nice and cool. You just buy a coffee. Other places don't have AC, so it's kind of a hit or miss, really. Most houses nowadays have air conditioning, usually just like one room. Like we only have it in the living room, so as soon as you leave the living room, bam, a wall of heat hits you in the hallway. And then at night is just sweltering. Like, man, you just got to cool off. There's got to be somewhere to cool off. And, there's always the drinking answer. Like when I lived in Kyiv, I learned that drinking was often about survival. Like you leave the house, it is cold as AF, man. But if you just take a shot, warms you up a little bit, and you can make it to the metro. And, you're not drunk, a little tipsy maybe. You just might slip on some ice here or there, but you get to the metro without the pain of the blistering cold. But now we got the blistering heat here in Tbilisi in the summer. And my favorite thing was to just sit at the beer garden in Vera and just have icy cold ones. But nowadays, Vera's been closed because they're renovating it. You've probably heard my spiel on park renovations on this other vlog that I had, where I mentioned that. So yeah, just click there and watch. But here today, it's all about beating the heat with water, like with swimming, okay? Now, swimming isn't necessarily one of my favorite things to do. However, I am cursed or blessed with a wife who loves swimming. And, she's always wanting to go to the pool. So finally, she was able to drag me to what I think is the best solution here in Tbilisi. Now, I'm Sean Basie from www.stfacetious.com or A Facetious Guide, and I'm here to talk to you about swimming in Tbilisi. I've got 2 audio guides, which you can find the links down below, to Tbilisi, one on Rustaveli, one in Osmashinabeli. I've got lots of writing on it on my blog. Go check that out. I've been here off and on for 10 years, and I know what I'm talking about when it comes to Tbilisi. So yeah, now on to the swimming. First, we have 3 types of swimming locations, 4 types of swimming locations.
3 weapons are fear and surprise and ruthless efficiency and an almost fanatical devotion to the Pope are 4, no, amongst our weapons.
But we didn't expect the Spanish Inquisition.
Nobody expects the Spanish Inquisition.
So yeah, 4 types of swimming locations. There's the natural swimming holes. You've got pools you can go to. There's hotel pools are also an option. And then there's athletic pools, which are an option. And, there's some differences here. So I'll start with the first one, which is one of my favorite activities. Oh, yeah, there's water parks too, sorry. So the other options you have that I mentioned was the hotel pools. Again, most luxury hotels like Radisson or Hotel Sheraton Mateki, those big chains, most of those have pools. And a lot of times they'll organize parties on the weekend. Basically, though, they're just about lying out and having a cocktail, and it's kind of more adult-oriented atmosphere. So I wouldn't really bring a kid to one of those, and those range around 100 lari a day for day pass. And maybe it's worth it. Like you get a little more isolation, you get the upscale nature of one of these nice hotels. Okay, that could be worth it. But then there are a lot of public swimming pools here. Prices range from 35 to 150, maybe 200, and you're not getting a luxury experience. Oftentimes, there's a pool over near Lisi Lake, half the place is under construction, and it costs 135 to get in. Why would I pay 135 to get into this place? I have no idea, man. That's a lot of money. Even for non-Georgians, that's a weirdly large amount of money. 135 lari, that's at least $50 to just sit at a swimming pool. No thanks. Places that are 35 lari, they are sometimes in the middle of a construction site. So this swimming pool over in Ortachala, it is a construction site, sport time. Sorry guys, just finish building it and then bring your customers in. It'll be easier to finish building it if you don't have customers there in the first place. So I don't know. Did you guys run out of money or what? Yeah. So complaint over. Um, okay. So the next one is you do have some Olympic swimming pools if you'd rather just actually swim, and those are like there's one in Vake and there's one in Isani. Olympic swimming pool in Vake swimming pool. I forget what it's called. I think it's just called Vake swimming pool. Is out near Vake Park, just past Vake Park. And those are Olympic size, but they're indoors, so you're not really getting the outdoor summer thing. But there's that option if you want to swim some laps. I need to mention those. And then finally, like you have Gino Paradise. It's a water park. There used to be 2 water parks in Tbilisi, one at Dido Bay on the metro, which was nice. But that shut down with COVID, hasn't opened since. And I think they're like redeveloping it to apartments. So can forget about that one. Then over in Gino Paradise is along Tbilisi, which is not a sea. It's over there, and it's pretty huge. Like it's big, it's a good spread of territory. And initially I was pretty impressed myself. Like I got there and I'm like, wow, this is a good sized place. Like it opens up, you go through the locker rooms, and then you come out, and then there's the big wave pool. And to the right, there's the toboggans. I'll get to that in a second. So the wave is kind of the center. It's what holds the park together. Like, and everybody's in it. It can get pretty crowded. That was my kid's absolute favorite thing. We were over and over and over in the wave pool. Back to the wave. Let's do the wave pool. The waves are starting. Let's go. Yeah. And then when we were there, the thunderstorm came rolling in. So we had to get out of the wave pool. But luckily, there's an indoor pool. And there's an indoor kids play area with lots of splashy stuff going on. It's kind of got a climbing frame where you go up and then slides, a lot of slides going down, big buckets of water pouring down. My kid did love the slide. Here's a nice video. Riding down the slide. There he is. Bam. He looks like a happy dude, right? So yeah, he's riding down the slide. So that was fun. He liked that area too. Then there's some other more adult slides. He liked one of the adult slides. We could race down because they had like 5 next to each other. And then next to that, there's this kind of, I guess they call it a slingshot thing, where you go up and up and up and down, up, down. And then finally, you ride that with an inner tube, just going back and forth. That was one of my favorite rides. That was pretty cool. And there's not really big lines for these. The lines are pretty quick. So yeah, that's not a problem. Like I think the place was crowded, but still not big lines. There's also a little lazy river where you just float around. My son liked that one too. I thought that was kind of boring. And like looking at all these, I was thinking, man, when I was growing up, we had this really huge water park where I'm from, Tulsa, Oklahoma.
You know how people say that Tulsa is the terrace of Oklahoma?
But yeah, it's called Big Splash, and that place was huge. And that had some awesome rides. Like their lazy river, like you ride an inner tube down a slide and it hops into a river, then down another slide. And that was one of my favorite rides. We're in the capital of a country, and it's nice to have a water park, but it just doesn't compare, man. Like Americans know entertainment, like even in our crappiest cities. No offense to people who still live in Tulsa, but like it's not one of the best cities. I grew up there. You guys know what I'm talking about if you're from Tulsa listening. But there's still some awesome stuff in there that beats European capitals. Like, so, you know, we have it made when it comes to entertainment. Like, we got circuses and bread, as they say. And now joining the circus is the president of the United States. Yeah, we got some problems. Yeah, so it's a nice water park. If you're in Tbilisi, it's hot. You're looking for something to do to manage that. That is one of your best options. And why do I say that? Like, not just because of the rides, and I left out the toboggans, but I'll get to that in a sec. But like, it's only 70 lari. I mean, I say it's only 70 lari. That's like $30. But when you consider like one swimming pool can cost you over like 130 lari, or you can go to a friggin' swimming water park for 70 lari. Okay, so on about the rest of the rides. You have the toboggan. Is this huge, massive slides that are the covered tube slide that you ride down on your butt. You have to lie down. You can't really fit otherwise. And the line, it is not bad of a wait either, because like some people are just really wanting to get on specific slides. But if you don't care about that, once you're like in viewing range, you'd be like, I'll just take the next one available. And then the guy points you, go, that one. And then you go. I guess not that bad of a wait. And they're all fun. It's not, I mean, well, I don't know. I took the first one available. I had fun. Maybe there's better ones. I don't know. But it is a matter of personal preference. And if you don't know, you don't know. So you just go, man, just go. And you can do that over and over again. I only had time to do it once, but it was fun because my family was waiting on me. So I had to get back. They have stuff to eat there. They have stuff to drink. A little pricey. And there's like a fast food area that's like cheap as McDonald's price, a little cheaper than McDonald's. And then they have a proper food restaurant. Like when they were bringing by the tray, I was like, man, that looks like a good hamburger. So I ordered the hamburger at the fast food thing, thinking that would be the hamburger. And actually, it's like a little McDonald's hamburger. I'm like, okay, I see why this is 15 lari. I checked the menu at the other place, and it's like 35 lari for a hamburger. So prices can be a little bit expensive for that. Like you pay more if you're going as a family, you end up paying more for the food than for the tickets. And there's also a whole bunch of regular pools there that you can just sit out. Like if you just want to sit out and get a tan, it's a great place because there are regular pools there that you can just lie out. So go there and just enjoy the day lying out for 70 lari, and you're not paying 135 lari. That's ridiculous. Redonkulous. Yeah. So that's all I got on that. Like, do the toboggan. Toboggan is cool. Do the banana side. Just have a relax. Get some beer. They have their own beer too, which is actually pretty good beer. It's not Belgian good beer, but it's good beer for Georgia. And yeah. So that's all I got for you. So if you're in Tbilisi, man, stay cool. Like go get some water. Go get in some water. And to get to the Tbilisi Sea thing, you have to take a taxi. I mean, Gino, you have to take a taxi. I have more details, more places down on the blog. So if you go hit the link down there, also those 2 audio tours, links down there. Enjoy Tbilisi, get wet, stay cool, have some beer, and have some fun. You know, I'm Sean Basie, St. Facetious from A Facetious Guide, checking out. If you enjoyed this one and you want to find out more about Tbilisi, stay tuned. Click on the continue watching button over here. That'll come up on the next screen. Otherwise, click like, click subscribe. Thanks for watching. Have a nice day.